Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here, coming at you with some more Power Rangers comic news. So earlier I covered the news of the new Power Rangers event that's going to be going on for a year called Darkest Day, and we also now have more information about our upcoming Power Rangers 30th anniversary, like one-shot, like large-scale comic. We knew about this for a while, they brought it up a couple times, but we didn't have a whole lot of details outside of the fact that they teased that Amy Jo Johnson will be writing a story for this as sort of a prelude to her upcoming solo comic series that she's going to be doing. So it seems to only be focused on MMPR, or primarily. There seems to be some little bits of other stuff, but primarily focused on MMPR. I'm going to read sort of the description here. So, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 30th Anniversary Anthology will feature 5 new tales from several talented creators, including Amy Jo Johnson and Ryan Parrott. I'll put up a little screen grab so you can see all the other names of the talent working on it, so I don't butcher any names. So, for stories that are teased for this, we have an Alpha 5 one focusing on the assistant trying to find a new purpose. I don't know when that would take place in the timeline. One that focuses on Ernie, which is interesting. It says a new what-if story taking place in an alternate universe focused on Green Ranger Tommy Oliver. I mean, I'm curious about that too. Like, I like the idea of the what-if idea. I wish we could actually do more of that. But it's like, we have Draken and stuff like that, so I don't know. I'll be curious to see what that's about. I would honestly rather do a what-if Zach became the Green Ranger, because if you guys remember in the early comics, it was revealed Zach was initially offered to become the Green Ranger and turned it down before Tommy took it. That would be a cool universe to explore, but we'll see, you know. There's going to be one focusing on Ranger Academy, which is the new series that we just got the preview, free comic book day issue. I don't know if that's going to tie into MMPR in any way, or just kind of be more of a preview of like, hey, check out our new comic. And another Tommy starring story that focuses on his marriage to Kat. I just find this funny because I feel like ever since the special, there's like a series of like marriage deniers. I think Simon Bennett even said they like downplayed it like in the special for some reason. I don't know why, but they are married like multiple times over in the canon, and it's like they could like show the certificate on camera and the people would still be like, no! I don't know, I think it's a dumb thing to get hung up on, but regardless. And what's weird here is it says 40 pages of new material and 24 pages of classic material. I don't know what that means. Does it mean it's like repackaged old stories from the Boom comics, from the old school comics, or is it like 40 pages of new stories that aren't MMPR related? I don't know. That confuses me, honestly. I am excited for this because I am always excited for new comic content, and I don't know if I already put the picture up, but side note, they had a really cool like teaser cover that's like this very emissary-esque picture that's like phasing between all the Ranger forms of MMPR, which is cool. But like I said, I'm excited for it because I'm always excited for comic content. I'm a little disappointed that it seems to be primarily only MMPR focused. You know, we're getting stuff like Ranger Academy, and I'm hoping there's a little bit more bits that go outside the realm of MMPR. Obviously, the main comics focus on MMPR, and I usually don't mind it because it's kind of a necessary evil. I mean, and they even had the arc, Necessary Evil, because that's what the, you know, the larger scale audience knows, and that's why they're going to be more likely to buy a comic that's MMPR than Time Force, because they don't give a shit what Time Force is. So I understand that completely, but I feel like this is an opportunity to focus on more seasons like we used to do in the annuals, just because we already did you know, the anniversary live action special focusing only on MMPR. So to do an only MMPR comic special is kind of disappointing, because I think it would be cool to do one that focused on more seasons to celebrate the whole legacy, because 30th is a big number, and that showcases like it's a whole legacy. It's more than MMPR. Again, I don't mind it for the main comic. I would rather, you know, enjoy a great MMPR comic story than a mediocre Sentai adaptation or a Sentai. But, you know, for this, I just feel it was a missed opportunity to have something that showcases more of the whole legacy and do stories that maybe covered multiple different eras. Who knows, though? We could still be surprised. Some of these sound interesting. I'm be curious where the Alpha one takes place in the timeline. It seems like some of these also might be a mix of stuff from the Boom universe and maybe the main universe, because it seems like the Cat Tommy one will take place in the main Power Rangers universe. The Ernie one, I don't know, that sounds like it could be kind of fun. Maybe a nice little tribute, since I think the actor passed away. I'm really curious to see what the Tommy what if one is. Them just bringing up the what if thing intrigues me, because I would love the idea of getting to do that in some sort of future format, explore what if scenarios from around the timeline. So the stories do sound interesting, and I'm sure I'll enjoy them, and it does sound like there might be stuff that explores stuff beyond the scope of just like the seasons 1 through 3. Like the Tommy Cat stuff is obviously post MMPR stories about MMPR characters. So I'm sure there'll be things, just like in the comics, that involve more of the universe, just like we recently have been delving into stuff from In Space and stuff like that. We've even brought in SPD mythology, so I'm sure it will have that. I just think it would have been cool to have a series of stories based on other seasons, because we have gotten stuff like that in the past, but not in a while. It's been a while since we got stuff like the Space graphic novel or the Time Force graphic novel, and I really miss when we used to do those annuals. Those annuals were really cool. We told a bunch of different stories from different seasons, even ones for like Ninja Steel and Mystic Mother. We did that cool like Forever Black storyline. I would love to bring the annuals back just to get windows into the Boom Studios take on different series or new series altogether, but I am still excited for this because I love the comics. I think there's a lot of exciting stuff going on for the comics right now, and I'm glad they're doing something with it. I remember making a video about things I'd like to see for the anniversary year in the comics, and I was hoping they would do some special stuff. And I like that we're doing this cool, like one-shot, and we're doing this big event. So I am still excited. I wish there's maybe going to be a focus on more seasons. But like I said, I'm sure there'll be elements of it. But what do you guys think? What do you think of the stories teased for this? Are you excited for it? It comes out August 30th, which I believe is Power Rangers Day, which makes a lot of sense. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.